Really quick, want to thank you all for all the love and support on the channel recently, and I wanted to say two things. One, I got called a shill for my video that I recently did talking about all the changes that are coming to MW3 and what makes that game fundamentally a better game than MW2. You can't be a shill for Activision, considering that I literally shit on Modern Warfare 2. They don't like people that shit on their games, and also, I just share information, man. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so Modern Warfare and Warzone 2 got some changes today. Let's just kind of briefly go over them. We're going to be using Charlie Intel's website because I don't see the blog post on the main Call of Duty website, but yeah, so let's see what we got here. First and foremost, this patch is just basically an update for the game because the new reveal event starts tomorrow at 10:30 PT. If you're in Eastern Standard, that's going to be 1:30. It's mostly just an update that will allow people to experience the reveal event pretty much, which again, I'll be streaming over on my Kick page tomorrow when it launches. This patch contains necessary updates and content for the Shadow Siege event. Tune in for the global reveal of MW3 at 10:30 PT on August 17th, which is tomorrow. The benefit of tuning for recoil control related stats has been reduced slightly. Really? Interesting. So they basically just nerfed recoil pretty much, which is good. Guns do need a little more kick in the game. We got a few bug fixes. There was an issue addressed where players couldn't access the battle pass, but would still lose COD points after purchasing it. Thankfully that's fixed because that's a huge problem. They fixed an exploit allowing players to go prone instantly. Good. There was an issue with the FTAC Siege is like akimbo. Wow, I can't speak. There was an issue with the FTAC Siege where its akimbo challenge couldn't be progressed, so they fixed that. They also fixed an issue where an invisible object could interact with lethals, tacticals, and explosives on Mercado. Fixed an issue affecting keybinds when adding settings as quick settings. Fixed an issue where the buttons for preview and quick equip hide when trying to press them by mouse input in the events tab. Fixed an issue where the Tonfa melee weapon had outdated unlock conditions. That's an interesting one. And they fixed an issue where the FX for the Semtex dropped by the chain reaction modifier in Havoc would not play. Fixed an issue where equipping the Battle Buddy AI gun screen could cause an error. I have yet to actually get this. Was this only a black cell item? Because I don't buy black cells. That's another thing. I literally don't spend money in this game. I got the battle pass and I use that with the COD points I get every single battle pass. And my friend even bought me a Modern Warfare 2. I'm not a shill. Trust me. The only reason I'm thinking about that is like, damn, all I did was just share update information and I got roasted for it, but that's just the way the world works. We've got weapon changes. Now this is where things get a little spicy. The Chimera got buffed. The FR Advancer got like a couple of nerfs for its close range damage and its maximum damage overall. Or actually, no, I take that back. Its close to mid damage actually got buffed. So just its max damage got decreased. Yeah, I don't know how you actually even make adjustments for those individual stat lines, but I doubt it'll really feel any different. It did get a bunch of other nerfs though. Ooh, this gun's gonna be spicy. This is only for Warzone 2, by the way. Then we got the Lockman AR, that got a buff. The M16 got a bunch of buffs. I don't think this is still gonna make this gun any less useless. This gun feels super, super weird. Like, burst weapons in Warzone have to basically just be on broken levels in order for them to be playable. Otherwise, they suck. Then we got the FTAC Recon, which got buffed. I still don't like this gun. It just feels weird to me. I've never been a big fan of these kind of battle rifles. Maybe I think it just needs a little bit more ammo, perhaps. I'll have to try it out. The Lockman battle rifle got buffed. The SO14 got buffed. This thing is dangerous. Honestly, this thing is very dangerous. It's so close to being like DMR levels of insane, so I'm shocked they're actually buffing it. Then we get over to the TAC V. I saw this one. This one got nerfed into the ground. Max damage nerfed. Close to mid damage nerfed. Minimal damage decreased. Neck damage multiplier decreased. Upper torso and lower torso multiplier decreased. Limb damage decreased. Was this gun that good? Was it actually just this good to warrant it to just get slaughtered, basically? Yeah, like, this gun's done for. The Lockwood, and this is the Mark I rifles. The Lockwood Mark II got buff, which is really, really nice. It's a very underused weapon, like most Mark I rifles in Warzone. But lots of buffs all around. Okay, they decided to buff 3 of the shotties. The Expedite 12 got a mid damage increase, mid to far damage increase, and a close mid damage range increase. The Lockwood 300 got basically the same thing, and the MX Guardian also got the exact same set of buffs as well, pretty much. Its maximum damage got increased, which I I don't know, man. We'll have to see how that plays out. The Fennec got buffed. I mean, I don't think people are really be using the Fennec anymore, so it's like, you know, that's how it is with these Call of Duties. They nerf something into the ground, and when it falls out of rotation, they buff it back up. Like, I hate the concept of nerfing things into the ground, because then they'll just do some random update one day that just breaks it again and makes it OP. Just, I don't know. The Signal 50 got nerfed. A lot of people don't like sniper rifles in Warzone now. There's like a split. People don't like these snipers in ranked because of how powerful they are, which, I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb. It's a sniper rifle. It's meant to be powerful, but that's just the way I look at it. Yeah, this got nerfed. And other people like them to be strong because they are literally 50 caliber sniper rifles. I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out as well. Then the ISO Hemlock, its blackout ammunition for like the 3rd time in a row got nerfed again. So I didn't know it was still broken. And there are some other bug fixes. There were some issues where players couldn't enter DMZ that's been fixed. Fixed an issue on PS4 where some players would experience a game freeze in a specific section of Al Mazrah. I mean, to be fair, that's probably because this game really shouldn't be on last gen. And the fact that we're getting MW3 on last gen too, I think it's time we start leaving that kind of stuff in the past just so we can actually focus on making the games like higher quality, you know, but I digress. They fixed an issue where buy station icons could display on the tactical map during Battle Royale pre-lobby. I don't really think that's a problem, honestly. DMZ fixed an issue where attack map image could display on the ground near the Al Safwa quarry in Al Mazrah. I don't play enough of Al Mazrah. I don't like it. It's too big. Fixed an issue where players could become stuck in an ATV near a UAV tower in DMZ. There was an issue that caused player screens to maintain or to remain affected by the plutonium element despite not being near it. Fixed an issue where players would not be kicked for being idle and Vondel. Lockdown. Oh no, they nerfed the AFK glitch. So if you don't know, there was an AFK glitch you could use to get a bunch of battle pass tokens by just AFKing in Vondel. Basically, you would spawn in, hit the ground, die, and respawn in, do the same thing, but you just turn off auto parachute, so you just do it over and over and over and over. So, hey man. Fixed an issue in Warzone rank where the top 250 button was locked. I think that's pretty much it for all the buffs and the nerfs and everything. Now, there were some other pieces of information. Now, I'm just going to go over to Charlie Intel's Twitter that were mentioned pretty much. So, for one, it has been confirmed that all 16 maps from MW2 are going to be with the game at launch. If you have access to like the cell phone thing they've been doing, if you're like that kind of high of a creator, if you text them the names apparently of all these maps, they will respond back, basically confirming they're in the game. Also, apparently we're getting the largest iteration of zombies ever, and it was said here: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be the first Modern Warfare game to have a zombies mode, the largest zombies offering to date. More to come soon. And then there was some stuff about the Black Cell and all that garbage. I don't like the Black Cell concept. Like, if you get the Vault Edition, you get early access to the campaign, early access to the beta, 2 new weapon vaults. The vault mechanic is useless. Don't spend money on it. They literally did nothing with it. You got like 2 of those things if you bought it, max. But they were supposed to still be like an ultra rare item, sure, but you basically paid $100 for something that almost never got updated in the game. So I wouldn't do it. Black Cell's back. I don't spend money on that. I don't want to waste $30 on a skin I can't see. I don't care about tier skips either. I really don't. Clown skins are in the game now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the best takeaway from all of this is the updates to the Warzone meta. There's a lot of guns that got changed, and we've also got a lot of information now on what maps are going to be in MW3, and it is a pretty cool confirmation to know that all 16 of the original MW2 maps are going to be in the game at launch. So people have speculated that that's why this was probably supposed to be a DLC, but there was actually a statement put out by Activision saying they had plans all along to release back-to-back Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare titles. I don't know if that's just a cover-up. It could be. Like, they can say that and it doesn't mean they mean it. I really don't care if it says they meant to do this. It will always look unintentional no matter how they put it. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on the sub to the channel for more gaming content, guys. And as always, this has been Jay the Gamer. I will see you later. Peace.